Ah, damn it. Okay, one side set, the other. Whoa. Hey, what's up? Duff here. Finally getting around to changing the tire on my my original OneWheel XR. This is the original Vega, and it has a slow leak in it. I think it might be from right here. I think this actually happened when I loaned the board to somebody in retrospect. And here is my replacement. It's a Hoosier treaded tire. It's a 5.5 by 6 tire. Slightly rounded profile. Got it from Craft and Ride, and yeah, we're gonna try to put this on today. I have on my workbench over here, I have my laptop with Jeff McCosker's video about how to change a OneWheel tire in less than 20 minutes, which it will surely take me much more than 20 minutes, but we'll see how it goes. You know, it should be interesting. So I did cheat and took the fender off a while. But we are going to be moving on from here, and I'm not going to do this. This isn't going to be anything that's, you know, more than a curiosity interest for people. You know, Jeff's videos are way better than anything I would ever do. This is just sharing my experience. You know, like maybe little gotchas I run into along the way. So let's see how it goes. All right. So obviously the bumpers have to come off. So we're going to take the. I don't know, is it just the front? It might just be the front. I'm going to take the front off for now, and if we have to take the back off, I will. And I'm going to try to pay attention to screw placement, meaning I'm going to place screws on a flat surface correlating to where I took them out of. In this case, flat surface being the print bed of my CR10S Pro, which doesn't get a whole lot of use anymore. So let me get this bumper off and I'll be back. Okay, just took the front foot pad off, disconnected the connector up here. I used the pliers just to give it a little quarter turn just to break it loose. And keeping the screws with the pad so I don't lose them. Now, according to Jeff's video, he comes in from the bottom, and I think my bumper is stuck. I think the rail guard is kind of holding it in place. So let me pop that loose. Okay, rail guard was stuck because I forgot about these screws here. And look at that. Now this, it looks like this one sheared off. So that one's no bueno. Can't use it anyways. But oh well. That is one of the long time complaints about the XR is the screw mounts are not robust enough. Interesting. I see this thing must have taken a shot, because there's like some cracks in my replacement bumper here that I don't recall being there. Once again, I'm going to try to keep the screw with the piece right there. Okay, front bumper's off, so now I should be able to access from the bottom here. This is supposed to just come off, and I'm gonna check with Jeff's video. I'll be right back. It's weird, I had to like stop recording to adjust the zoom. Okay, so this connector here is a tricky one, evidently. You push out the little white slider here, and then there's another white tab here. Let's try with my hands first. It would seem like getting this with your hands is very difficult. Like I saw the guy that's doing the Vesk project. He was putting a Vesk together and he broke this connector trying to get it off. I'm going to try to avoid doing that. Okay, voila, it's off. Although I did I did bitch up that plastic a little bit, unfortunately. A little piece of black plastic broke off, but hopefully it doesn't prevent it from going back on there securely. All right, moving forward. All right, I am really struggling getting this side out. In Jeff's video, he gets this out super easy, just like a little pry, popping this out, and it came right out. I've been screwing with this for probably 10 to 15 minutes, and I have it back a little bit, but it is not wanting to release. I have the tab out. Annoying. Need to be able to get it without breaking it, right? All right, I got it loose. I saw another little piece of black plastic kind of come off when I did it, but it's off. Man, that's tight. I mean, what the hell? I mean, my board is not high mileage. It should not be that hard to get those connectors off, but they're off, so we are moving on finally. So there's some small screws here at the bottom of the rail that like hold the wires in place in the rail. If you have the side kicks on, you have to peel them off. When I peeled them off, the plastic came off and the clear adhesive stayed on the rail. So instead of trying to peel all the adhesive off, I just removed the area right over the screw because I didn't feel like spending another 15 minutes peeling adhesive off. So. Well, I just realized that I was watching the original Jeff video, which was on an older OneWheel. I'm now watching the more recent one, and I wish I started watching that one because it gave some additional tips with getting that plug out, which I didn't realize. And I also already removed, well, actually, okay, never mind. There's these little wire management deals here that I removed on this side, and he said I don't have to remove them. So I'm going to put them back in for now and continue forward. All right, so the two screws are right here, and now we're supposed to loosen the hub bolts. So I think we're getting a little close. Exciting. Okay, the hub bolts are removed. I should be able to just lift this up like magic. Ta-da! Wow. Okay. We got a tire, guys. We got a hub motor and we got a tire. I can hardly wait to see what's next. Pulling out the valve stem to fully deflate the tire. All right, so we've moved outside. For this part of the process, we're going to break the bead on the old tire. Following Jeff's advice, I got two 2x4s down there on the supporting the wire side. I got a long board here that's right by the bead, and supposedly you just stomp it and we'll break the bead. And we'll see. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hey, there we go. It broke. Assuming we got to break it on the other side too. Be careful not to hit your rim. Make sure you're not on the rim. The bead is broken. Okay, you see I have a tire and a hub disconnected. It's a bit of a struggle, but I followed Jeff's techniques. I had to watch it maybe 2 or 3 times, but got it out. So now I need to clean up the hub motor a little bit, has some green slime on it, and keep moving ahead. Slow and steady. Yeah, this tire, diameter-wise, putting it next to the Vega, I can definitely see the difference in tire size. It is smaller. So now we're following Jeff's advice as far as getting the new tire installed. Put the hub in at a 45-degree angle, twist, and let it drop in. Wow, that seemed too easy, right? All right. All right, this is where things can get hairy. We're going to try to seat the bead. Hooked it up, got my pressure at 65. Let's see what happens. Ah, damn it. Okay, one side set, the other. Whoa. The other side just set. Funny. Once the pump actually stopped. Okay, the bead set. Thank goodness. Opted for some of the armadillos from Craft and Ride. This is taped onto the end. This is like slime, basically. And I need to cut the end off of it. I'll be right back. So this is basically the amount that you want to put in the tire, which is nice. So you just squeeze with the valve stem out, you squeeze the entire contents into the tire. So this will help the tire seal well, and also, you know, if you had a small hole, it would hopefully mend itself. It would fix itself, just like slime. And stuff from the factory is green. Armadillos is kind of reddish. Is one better than another? I don't really know. Okay. When you don't have a rag handy, use your old t-shirt. All right, so at that point, I should be able to reinstall the valve core. Let me go get it. And we can probably go back inside. All right, so we're basically just kind of reversing. We're reversing the installation. Just gonna get these hub bolts started. I think if I remember correctly when I saw this before, you kind of just get them started and then work your way back and forth. So let me get the hub bolts in, and we'll progress from here. But we're just reversing what I undid. All right, so now we are reinstalling the connectors, and hopefully they go on a lot easier than they came off. Okay. And then the hall sensor connector. This is keyed, so you can't mess it up, right? No, so that when you try to plug it into the, foot pad sensor. Okay. Other motor connector. This is the one that I slightly broke the tab on. Well, not slightly. It's definitely broken, but hopefully it doesn't affect functionality significantly. Yeah, not ideal, but I think it'll live. All right, we are in the home stretch here, guys. We are putting the front bumper back on. I kind of like these like T-handle tools I have. They allow you to get things snug, but not too snug. You know, because the T-handle kind of gives way once there's decent torque on it. So I don't know, especially with these fittings, because they're so easy to strip. So I kind of like this T-handle Allen driver for the OneWheel. So what do you think? How's that treaded tire look? I think it looks cool. I am different, but I'm curious how different this is going to feel. And of course, I will take a quick ride. I'll bring you along, and we will test it out together. My feeling is it's going to be much more pint-like, smaller tire, more rounded profile. So it's going to definitely feel different than the Vega. That is one thing I am quite sure of. Okay, this should, I guess I'll put the fender back on. Well, I don't know. I think maybe initially I'm going to actually leave the fender off for a little bit. All right, so this is the big moment, right? You need to, I took everything apart. Everything needs to go back together, and the board needs to still work. It's a very important component of doing an upgrade on your device. It should work afterwards, right? That's ideal. So let's hit the power button. We got power, we got the light, and let's see if she will balance. She does. Whoa. Oh, that's because I left pressure off of the foot pad. So, okay, there we go. I guess it's time to go do a road test. That wasn't so bad. Okay, I don't have a lot of time to test. I'm actually gonna go play some pickleball, believe it or not, in a little bit. So I'm gonna go on the driveway and then maybe go down to a side street. But here we go. First ever ride on the Burris, or I'm sorry, the Hoosier Treaded. Definitely feels more pint-like. Oh yeah. We are not on a flat Vega anymore, guys. Wow. All right, cool. All right, let me get the trash cans in and we'll go down to a side street and ride around a little bit more. And looking down, I can definitely tell that this is a more narrow tire. Seeing more space on the sides than I ever did with the Vega. So just like with the Pint, just like with the GT, there's going to be an acclimation period. I pumped this up to 15 PSI, which is about what I have my GT at. I think I have that at 14 actually, so yeah. Hopefully over the next few days I'll be able to test this some more. So the two most exciting things about this is I now have a tire on the board that doesn't leak, and I was able to complete the process without bricking my board. So those are my two biggest takeaways from it. You know, the GT is going to be my board of choice. This is the destination of this board isn't 100% certain yet. I don't know if I'm going to be selling it, perhaps you know, selling it at a discount to my brother-in-law. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going to happen with it, but for now, I'm just going to ride it. Looks like it's rolling nice and true, evenly on the rim. That's a good thing. Yeah, it feels good. Even after 5 minutes here, it feels better.
Extreme.
Hey, like that skid stop. Crazy, right? So anyways, yeah, board feels good. I mean, you can just see that looks like a more narrow profile, doesn't it? But I like it. Get some more time on it. Let's get some more time out on it over the next few days, and I'll report back. But I'm just, like I said, I'm just very helpful, or I'm very thankful to Jeff for that video that walked me through it. Had to watch a couple things a couple times just for it to sink in, but good to follow. I will link it in the description below. If you are looking to change your one-wheel tire, that will be the video that I would recommend you watch, not necessarily this one. So yeah, just being honest. So anyways, guys, that's it. That crosses off another item on my to-do list for this week. It always is a good feeling. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If this is your first time visiting the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you're going to subscribe, you can hit the notify bell, which is over there somewhere. If this is your first time visiting the channel, I already said that. Feel free to leave your comments, suggestions, ideas, and thoughts below. Have you ever changed a one-wheel tire? You know, I've changed a number of EUC tires. One-wheel tire swap, not in the middle as far as difficulty goes. I've done worse for sure. Actually, the worst of all time was the Segway Mini Pro. But anyways, that's all I got, guys. Hope you have a great, what is today? I'm losing track of time. Tuesday. Hope you have a great Tuesday. And until next time, Duffman out. You might remember last time you saw the XR was when it dumped me on my ass in Marco. So, and I scolded it for doing so, but it's a good boy now. Good boy, XR, good boy.